Are we on camera right now?
Hello, fans.
Welcome to our first ever vid. We're having some old wine and lots of
sparkling wine.
Post-sparkling wine.
It really brings out the flavors, I'd say. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna eat some food from the gourmet ShopRite ready to buy section. And we're gonna...
What's that section called?
I have no idea.
Ready to buy. I like it.
I was gonna say made to order, but we didn't even put that effort in. It was just there.
Ready-made?
That sounds right.
Prepared foods section. Yes.
Yes. And we're gonna answer some questions that we're gonna ask ourselves. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's what normal people do on a Wednesday.
Because we both work jobs.
We're both really productive members of society, okay? Any hoodles. Who says that? I feel like that's a thing.
I don't know.
That's
you
not,
do.
It's not my thing. Nope, don't put it on me. Alright. So we're just gonna dig into our eclectic mix. We got some olive heavy pasta salad. I'm gonna try an olive for the first time. Groundbreaking content.
Time ever.
Are you excited for me?
Yeah, I am excited.
Do you like them?
Oh. I don't know. I like olives in a martini.
So you hate them?
Black olives I usually don't eat in a pasta salad, but my mom always puts them into pasta salad.
Okay, well I trust her.
Yeah. You may or may not like them. We also have Brussels sprouts, which we slightly customize.
With your
Italian seasoning, salt, and garlic.
We'll see how that went. Oh,
we'll see how that goes.
That nice thud. That's how you know they're cooked to perfection. Oh, see, they're already rolling around. I'm scared.
What? It's not just gonna...
Everything's so close together. Oh my god, I kept the tag on these because I wanted to remember the name of them because it's iconic. Oh, it's on the lid. Damn it!
Sweet corn nuggets.
Sweet
battered.
corn nuggets. Let's go, baby.
BBs.
I mean, just... Ooh, the oils. The oils seeping out.
Ooh.
Oh.
Give it to me.
I wanted to find that the conjoined strip. Delicious.
I'm ready. They remind me of those ones from the Sizzler. I feel like that's what it's going to be.
What is the Sizzler? I feel like that's just something I've heard of, but I don't actually know what it is.
Are you sure that you've never been there before?
Where is it?
Okay, so I don't think it exists anymore. And if it does, so a couple of years ago, my friend and I... Yeah, story time! My friend and I wanted to go to the Sizzler because neither of us had been there in forever, and we realized, we lived in Queens, we realized that the only one that was left in the Northeast...
So this is rare!
Yeah. Well, now it is. There used to be one in Rockaway where Buffalo Wild Wings is.
Really?
What?
Is that true?
Yes. I swear. Because
you're telling lies.
We went there, me and my mom, my dad, and my sister, Abby, because we were a whole family unit, whatever. We went there, when we moved there a couple times. It's like,
Chili's?
No, it's a salad bar plus, right? And... you can order regular food there, but I feel like everybody only ever goes there for the salad bar. Because their main food is, steak and stuff. I've literally never gotten anything that wasn't the salad bar before.
Sounds like TGI Fridays.
No, it's not like that at all. Because it's
Or, I always get them mixed up. Ruby Tuesday has the salad bar.
They do?
Right?
I don't know. The one at the mall closed.
Ruby Tuesdays has the salad bar, yeah. TGI Fridays is Applebee's.
TGI Fridays is like Applebee's.
Yeah,
Ruby Tuesdays I thought was just also like Applebee's.
Yeah, but with a salad bar.
Ruby Tuesdays also has really good broccoli cheddar soup.
Not as good as Panera's. Oh yeah, we didn't mention this the sopa.
I have broccoli cheddar soup. Carl's.
I have minestrone, which I'm like not crazy about.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a half-assed soup. They just throw a lot of shit in there. None of it's like thought through. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is. We'll see.
Well, it's like...
We'll see how it goes. I don't want to judge it.
Well, it's like potatoes and carrots and like parsley, probably.
And like those weird circle tube pasta that like...
I don't like the pasta that they put in there. I feel like they could choose like a better option.
Yeah, I feel like that's the classic soup pasta, but like it's 2019, baby.
Is it the classic soup option?
I don't know.
Alright, I need to try one of these corn nuggets because...
First thing. I'm scared. Oh, you just went for it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Are they cold?
Yeah. It's all cold now. I mean, we warmed it up like probably in the wrong order. But you know what?
We're trash.
We bought this off from ShopRite.
Mukbang amateurs.
Mukbang. Woo! Peacock sound.
How do you feel about this?
It kind of tastes like the one from the Sizzler, but the Sizzler ones were better, but they were also fresh, you know?
Were they?
It's like corn in cornmeal and like thrown into a fryer, which is cool.
It's a vibe.
I'm into it. I'll eat them again.
I feel like it's that kind of thing where I'm like questioning it the entire time it's in my mouth, but I'm gonna eat all of them. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I plan to eat more.
Like
of
the
these.
lemon poppy seed muffin. That's what I was having with that. Like I ate the whole thing, but every bite I was like,
do I like those?
maybe. And I guess that's enough. Anyway, let's get to the questions.
Quest.
So we start off like basic, and then we're gonna get like deep.
Deep in there.
And then we're gonna get silly.
Woo!
Y'all ready to see our layers?
Let's do it. Layer me, I'm Shrek.
First question is, how did we meet?
So we definitely had homeroom together, and we had like lockers close to one another, and then
Who was our teacher, Mr.
Mr. Marion
Was our first teacher.
was our first teacher and our homeroom teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we had lockers right next to one another.
Yeah.
And we had science class together. Right?
That's the T.
That's the T.
Yep. Locker buds.
Locker buds for life.
What was the first impression? Is the next question.
Oh my god. I feel like that's a hard question to answer.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I probably just thought you were like the light of my life immediately. No pressure with your answer.
In all honesty, like, I was so skittish as, like, a kid.
Aw.
So, like, I don't know. It was, like, you always called me, like, your locker buddy, I feel like. So I feel like I was, like...
Sounds like I was a cheesy person, so I'm sure I did.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like that made me feel better because I was always nervous to talk to new people.
So that was your first impression. You were like, friend.
Yeah, basically. I was like, oh, cool, friend. Wow.
You were the love of my life. I was just a friend. I get it.
Are you kidding me?
Are we gonna fight right now?
Are we gonna have an actual physical altercation?
Favorite mem. One that just came to my mind was being at Skyline's Ice World and singing songs in all different styles. I.e., apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur,
apple bottom jeans.
opera style.
I think about that literally probably once a week.
Style.
Yeah.
Once a week. Every night before I go to bed, I remember that moment.
Well, it just like comes up in my mind.
What's another one?
Another memory? Well, Carly was amazing at DDR. And that was like a big thing that we did at Skylands.
It's embarrassing.
Or like running away from people at Skylands. I feel like we did that a lot.
Were we 12?
14, but like, yes.
Sorry. We were the generation that didn't grow up crazy fast.
It's crazy. We're not the kids now who are like...
Adults
by the time that they're 10, and they already look better than I do now.
Seriously. They're having like discourse about world issues.
My favorite memory is... Well, that's actually probably one of my favorite memories, but also like prom. Like junior prom. Right?
That was so fun.
That was like the best.
We tore up the dance floor.
Yeah, we danced the whole time.
Why did you let me wear a pink cupcake dress?
I don't think
any of us knew better.
I don't think that I was part of that decision at the time. Like,
you should have told me though.
Like, I feel like I'm really pretty good at like fashions now, you know, but like then, I mean, we look at myself from when I was like.
Well, that'll come up in a later question.
What?
We'll skip to it.
Yeah, I don't even know the questions. It's crazy.
Biggest fashion mistake.
Oh God.
You can answer it for each other.
Each other?
I had something in mind for you. And myself, if you can't think of anything. The only thing I could remember, I mean, you have to go with the times. We were all rocking, you know, layered Hollister polos and shit. No one's proud of that.
Everything. Oh God.
But the biggest faux pas in my eyes is this is just something I personally hated. It's not really about you. I'm making it about me. Sorry. The plaid collage shorts. You know what I'm talking about? I hate those.
They were a big part of my wardrobe for a while. I had like
a big part of my life.
Yeah. There was a pair that had like pink in them, and I was like, ooh, these are so cool. Like,
so crazy.
These are crazy. They have so many bright colors. Meanwhile, like, everybody was wearing like plaid shorts. And also collage shorts. Like, I don't even know how that became a thing, or why I thought it was so cool.
Like, where do they sell those? I feel like it was like an Old Navy thing.
I think that those were American Eagle.
Oh.
Yeah, cray.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh yeah, for me, too. Or are you thinking of something else for you?
I don't know what my biggest... I feel like I have so many questionable things. I mean, like, even in college, like my freshman year of college, I wore some crazy things, like... hamburger t-shirt with suspenders and like blue corduroy pants, and I was crazy.
I was pretty into the graphics too early college. I remember I had that shirt that had a pug on it, and it was like hamburger, but the meat was a pug. It's weird.
It is weird, but it's also funny.
I'm just a quirky girl.
I made like a lot of fashion faux pas, though I don't think I know one for you, because I feel like you always had like a good sense of style-ish. At least like...
That's trash.
The soup? No, Panera. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the corn nuggets for the win.
It's really the only
cold
thing.
Corn nuggets.
Coldy.
Oh, I was gonna say my brown corduroy pants that I would wear. This was literally like Wizards of Waverly Place era, where like Selena Gomez was wearing all her like quirky clothing on that show, and I thought I was her, I guess. And I remember I got those light brown corduroy pants from Delia's Throwback, and I would wear them with my tall chocolate brown Uggs. And I literally would wear, like, I had a striped, like, thick rainbow tank top that I would wear with, like, a shirt underneath it. It was, like, a tank top over a shirt.
What was this?
This was, like, senior year or junior year. And I remember every time I wore those pants, I always wore them with the tall brown Uggs. It's all coming back to me because they were too short. I think they were supposed to be capris, but they were too long. I didn't know what to do with the length. So I just wore the Uggs that covered the bottoms. And freaking our freaking teacher, I'm not going to say his name for reasons, but our very peculiar math teacher that we always talk about, he'd always be like, "You going horseback riding?" Those riding pants. And I was like, you got me. But I'd get so annoyed every time I wore them. So
I forgot about... First, I don't even remember you having Uggs. I also remember now you having, like, those corduroy pants.
I really liked them.
I feel like I boil your style in high school down to like a dark tea.
Dark tea.
Or like sweater?
I feel like I was really trying to be like that was a weird phase, but I feel like there was also a phase where I was trying to be alternative and I was shopping at like Zoomies and wearing like Zoo York. Do you remember that?
Yes. That's still like a brand,
yes.
right?
I actually remember I would wear those corduroy pants and I had a blue, kind of like these plates, Zoo York sweatshirt, and the logo had like a city image in the background. That was one of my go-to outfits, I remember. It was like a really tight sweatshirt. Like, I feel like I used to wear just like tight clothes.
Well, you always had a good bod. So like, whatever. Show it off, even in a sweatshirt.
And now I just wear like garbage bags from the men's section, but... Okay, what's the next one? Describe each other in one word.
Inspirational.
Oh. I had a word when I was reading this before, and now I'm like blanking.
Well, especially lately.
Aww.
Inspirational. Yeah, you're like taking steps, like making moves, like doing all the things you gotta do to like find happiness and positivity. And I'm saying all this with a...
Trash. Okay, so I'm going to go with exuberant because I can't think of the word I was looking for.
Mm.
And if you want the exact definition via Google, it says filled with or characterized by a lively energy and excitement.
Uh-huh.
And if it was the word I was thinking of, it would have included also a layer of like positivity and like I just feel like you bring a good energy wherever you go.
Yeah.
I don't know words like that, but
I don't know that either. Thanks. That's sweet and cute.
Oh, and then it ties in. I don't deserve you.
I don't deserve that word.
Yes, you do. Shut up. And then it ties in with the other one, which says, "What do you admire most about the other?" Which I feel like we already kind of said.
Yeah.
I just think you connect with everyone so effortlessly, and you're so kind to everyone.
I feel like, do I connect to everybody so effortlessly?
See, you don't even like realize.
Well, I just like don't feel like. Thank you. That's nice. There you go.
Let me take a compliment.
Just take a fucking compliment.
Just hear your self-talk right now. This is your fucking problem, Stephen.
This is what you do every single day. Oh, God. Well, like...
Maybe it doesn't feel natural to you in the moment, but it looks natural when it's happening.
That's nice.
I don't know, maybe that's the disconnect.
And, like, I feel like I already explained. Like, you're just... Right now, especially, like, you're making moves. But also, like, that's the thing that I noticed, like, at my birthday party when we were, like, talking to a bunch of people. You just, like, got into the conversation, and it was just totally natural.
I love how you, like, pointed that out, though, because it's, like, so not usually me. So it was, like, standoutish. So it was like, wow, you're actually having a conversation with multiple people, and you don't really know them that well. Like, that's a lot for me.
Any of them, except for, like, me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's pretty good. But I guess if you have, like, one person around, it's nice. But, like...
Must have been, the moon phase of the day,
It's a moon phase. It's probably, like, a full moon.
You know how it goes.
Or just post full moon. Was it after or before my birthday? I think it was after my birthday. There was a full moon on my birthday this year, which was pretty lit. I mean, like, I just stayed up all night, but, like, I was at home.
Stayed up all night replaying all my childhood traumas.
What else is new?
Okay, we're back with a ponytail. A lot has happened. A lot has transpired. This is taking a long time. We just enjoy each other's company too much.
Too much! We're not focusing on the questions or really even eating the food. By the way, most of this food is alright.
It's not good.
It's not that good.
I really like the corn nuggets.
Yeah. The Brussels sprouts are good. I mean, they taste
Yeah.
like Brussels sprouts. Like, you just need probably to, like...
They're mushy.
Yeah, they shouldn't have been microwaved. They should have been, like, thrown in the toaster oven.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had a toaster oven until after. Anyway. There we go.
This soup is good. I mean, but it's like, the same soup as in the store.
That pretty much all of those except for what do you do that makes me laugh, which is just like everything.
Everything.
Yeah, we'd talk too long for that one.
Yeah. I'm not going into it.
So now we're getting deep. First deep question.
Lay it on me.
Are you introverted or extroverted? I feel like I'm interviewing you.
I think I'm more like, okay, so an extrovert gets energy from the people around them.
So they say.
Yeah, which I do, for sure. But a lot of times, like if I go to events and I don't know a lot of people, I probably won't speak to the people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I get excited to like talk to people. Now, that in mind, I also like sell for work. So like I talk to a lot of people I don't know all the time, but
it's a learned skill, maybe.
Yeah, it's just something that you say like, okay, I have to deal with this, and you just get up and you just, excuse me, woo, and you just get up and you just talk to whoever you have to. But like when I do it for like networking stuff, like I don't do it very well because I'm too nervous to talk to people usually.
I feel like another layer of introversion and extroversion is like thinking before you do things and say things. Like I feel like maybe I made that up, but I feel like an introverted person thinks more before they do and say things.
Yes, like what is that? Like filtering? Like what's the word?
I don't know.
But there's like a word for that I can't remember right now. But it's like
I feel like I read that like literally in school, like in a book, a published book.
Yeah, I just can't remember what the word is. But that's kind of like, yeah, exactly what I'm thinking of at least. It's
yeah,
like,
so you got a mix.
It's like a mixture. But I know I definitely do get energy from other people being around. I mean, especially like at work. Like selling, like I'm like oh my god, hi. Basically.
I feel like I'm the textbook like straight introvert. Like I'm drained from being around people 100%. Like I can tolerate it. And I sometimes want it because I go so long without it that I get to the point where I'm like, okay, like this one time a week, I'll be around people. But it has to be like people with a certain energy. This is why I'm depressed.
Well, like
I'm so picky because I get so easily drained. And I talk to myself a lot when I'm alone. I feel like I engage with myself. Like, my time alone is very, like, enriched. Do you feel that way?
Oh, absolutely. See, that's the thing. It's like, that's why I really feel like I'm more introverted than extroverted. Like, I feel like my tendencies lean more towards any of the things that you just said.
Because if you get comfortable with being alone, you can have a really good time.
Yeah, and I need my alone time in order to be, like, a sane person for when I do see people. Like, I really, like, I can be with a lot of other people I don't know, but I need to recharge in between.
For sure.
I'm like a crystal. And just like put me in a beam of sun.
Okay, next question.
Like behind the soup.
What constitutes a good friend? I was gonna say, I feel like it was like the most introverted thing of me to say like the first good quality of a good friend that came to my mind is boundaries. That's the least like fun, nice thing you could say. Like
good friend. I want someone who like challenges me like and like wants me to do better for myself. And definitely like ask me questions to actually like get me to say something about my emotions. More like private, and I like to keep things like private for some reason, and I don't really want to. So I need a friend who's gonna like actually ask me the questions to like get me to understand my emotions, because I don't really even... I think about them all the time, but I don't think about them correctly.
You need to be, like, initiated.
Yeah.
I don't want to only say boundaries. I like people who, that was going to sound so conceited. But I do have an issue that I'm trying to break free from, is, like, I've only liked really to befriend people who are similar to me, and I'm trying to get better about that, is appreciating other people's differences. But I feel like I'm drawn to people who are introverted and observers, because that's how I am. And I guess I like to be around people I can relate to, but I don't know, I feel like that's my first step, because I already don't have a lot of friends. So that's once I have those solid people, then I feel like I can venture out and have like...
Oh, what? You don't have enough good friends now?
No, I'm like so happy with my like 2 friends that I have that I don't venture out, but I feel like now, you know, that I have people that I'm like, I really love everything about them. I could have more friends that I'm like, they're not who I would be drawn to, but I can appreciate who they are. I'm trying to get better about that. Do you care about celebrities?
I want to say no, but yes. I mean, like,
Who do
no.
you care about?
Okay, do I care about them? Not really.
Yeah.
But I find myself, like, reading, like, pages about, like, who did I just look up the other day? It was, like, a while that I was, like, looking up this person, too. One was Lizzie McGuire. Not Lizzie McGuire, Hillary Duff. I was like, what is Hillary Duff doing now? And then I realized that she's on that show, which I knew about.
How did you just like reading an article about it or what?
I just like wanted to know about her life, like
just,
where
like,
did she get her
Googled her?
start from? Yeah, I just like Googled
That's random.
Hillary Duff, and then like it was on this couch. I was sleeping because I couldn't sleep the other night, so I like came out here and I
You're
started
like,
watching TV.
Hillary Duff.
And then I was just like thinking. I really love the Kardashians. I know that that's really stupid to say, but like
I was gonna bring them up because. Sorry, I interrupted you.
it's not really stupid to say, but it's sort of like I just like watching like the excess of luxury and like money, and like also I'm super interested in why Kim Kardashian's like such a huge success as a businesswoman too, because she is, and I'm like, where did it come from?
They just run with every opportunity.
Yeah,
they're such business people. But I was gonna bring them up because I actually realized the other day that I no longer follow any of them, which is a big step for me.
That's healthy.
So I feel like I used to care a lot more about celebrities, not like obsessively, but I definitely like was so up to date on their life, like too up to date, unnecessarily. I watched all the episodes of that show. Now I'm more like I follow people on Instagram of like shows that I watch, but that's about it. I've cared the least about celebrities that I ever have.
I'd love to like get that out of my life. I feel like
Do you watch This Is Us?
No. We don't have we have TV, but we only have like Hulu on Netflix. What?
Probably not on that, huh?
It might be.
We gotta watch that one day. It's amazing.
Isn't it really sad?
It's so sad. You're gonna cry and you're gonna love it.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
And Milo Ventimiglia is everything. I follow his Instagram. He's like, I don't know how old he is, but he's like,
I've loved him since Gilmore Girls.
I didn't watch Gilmore Girls. I look back, he looks too clean cut, but he's literally perfect right now.
On Gilmore Girls?
And
he's got such a good body.
Oh! And all his looks are good in that show. Like sometimes he's clean shaven with the shorter hair. Sometimes it's the longer slick back hair. Sometimes it's just a mustache. Sometimes it's goatee. Sometimes it's a beard. Who can pull off a goatee? Come on.
Milo.
But on Instagram, it's so hipster. Like he won't go on for like a month, and then he'll just post like all these like not trying to be photography photos from like his travels. It'll just be like a picture of a stop sign with like the place it was, and then it'll be like a random like selfie where he just looks like he's at like a gas station, but he looks so hot. And I'm like, why are you the hottest like dad hipster ever? So I care about him.
I love him.
Okay, this is good for you. List 3 things you like about yourself.
Oh god. Like what type of things? Just things?
I would say like character traits.
Okay. So my hair isn't one of those things.
I mean, we could do that too, but I want you to.
Alright, well one of them is my hair, but like we'll do 3 actual things. Do I like my hair today? No. 3 character traits. I am like creative. I am I don't know. What are things that I even do?
See, I feel like I could list 100 things.
Come back to me.
Think about like you and other people, not just like you in your independent life, but maybe like how you interact with others, like what you do for other people.
Okay, I'm pretty like I'll do anything for someone else. Like if someone needs my help, I'll always
There
do
you
it.
go. Sell
do
yourself.
I like that about myself, or is that just sort of like a...
This is how it's go for you. You're gonna name something and then you're gonna be like, do I actually hate that? Do I actually hate myself? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do anything for anybody, and I'm a really good listener. Is that something? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're like, just get it over with, please, God. Those are good. For myself, I feel like I've done so many interviews lately that I think of like interview ones, but I want to do more like personal.
Time management. I'm organized.
I feel like something I'm really proud of that I've built over the past couple of years is like confidence, and I feel like we've talked about this. I feel like my early 20s, I mean, for everyone, it's a hot mess, and like you don't know your worth, and you're kind of chasing people because you have nothing going on for yourself, and you don't know what you want to go on for yourself, and you're just like, who am I? And too real.
It's too real right now.
Like I've continued to grow in that direction, and now I feel like I stand up for myself and my life and my energy and what I've worked so hard to build that I'm like protective of my energy, and I stand up for myself, and I'm confident, and I'm proud of that. Like that, I feel like I'm dedicated to improving myself.
Oh, yes.
On like a lot of layers. Like I feel like I'm pretty good, you know, I'm not like super strict anymore because I definitely like had a borderline eating disorder in high school, but I feel like I'm healthy, like I have a good healthy lifestyle, and I'm always like looking into nutrition, and I'm looking into like, you know, different like wellness practices that just improve the quality of my life. And I'm not comfortable with like regression, I guess. Maybe I can definitely get stuck. I'm not perfect. I can get stuck for a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to improve again.
Yeah. That's such a good one and so accurate.
And I don't know. I feel like I'm a really hard worker, which sounds like a work interview question.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing. Like, it's not bad that it's also like a interview type of thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's a good thing to be like a hard worker.
Because I feel like we meet a lot of people, I mean, probably everyone that you work with that just like, they don't have work ethic, and then you're like, oh shit, like I'm actually really dedicated and should give myself props.
Yeah, like the best worker here.
Every time.
Every single, no matter what job it is.
What is the most important thing to have in order to obtain happiness?
What?
You're like, bitch, I didn't sign up for this.
Wait, say that again? What is the most important thing to have in order to obtain happiness?
Yeah. I feel like I only have something like this on the tip of my brain because I saw someone else post it, and I actually reposted it a few days ago on my Insta story, and it was talking about how they listened to a podcast where it was talking about having like respect for yourself in the way of like setting goals and like doing what you say you're gonna do and kind of earning your own respect.
Yes.
I feel like that's a big thing.
It's like accountability.
Yeah.
In a way.
You trust yourself, because it's like they related it to like another person. It's like if you had someone in your life who is always like saying they're going to do something and they don't do it, like you're going to think like not so highly of them. So even if that's you, even if you're not consciously thinking of it, like subconsciously you're like, I'm not really doing shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like taking steps, even if it's like small steps.
Like anything.
Yeah. I think that's huge.
Yeah, I think that is huge. Like, I think it's really just about, like, and I hate using the word accountable because we use it at work so much, but it's so true. Like, holding yourself accountable to the things that you say that you want and that you're going to do. And I totally agree with what you're saying. It's just sort of like, I don't know, just...
I think it goes the other way, too.
You have to actually do what you're going to, like, what you say you're going to do. And, like, if you take the steps, like, and it doesn't work, that's okay, right?
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it can go too far. Like, I was thinking about this recently where, like, yeah, that's a thing, but you also don't want to, like, get down on yourself for, like, maybe not taking a step or not taking the step that you thought was right. And I feel like you have to push yourself, but you also have to be lenient with yourself. And I feel like that's a really hard balance. Well, we ate about a third of this food.
We ate basically nothing.
Because it was
I ate all the soup.
Average.
I really wanted all the soup. That was like my thing I was most excited
Broccoli
about.
cheddar goes hard.
It does go hard. Most of this food was just fine.
But you know, it was just kind of like.
Well, the
here.
Brussels sprouts I was okay with, and the brownies were great. I mean, it's Panera broccoli cheddar soup. It's like you can't go wrong with that. But like, you know, the corn nuggets, they go hard. You know, they really go. We go for broke there.
Now that we rambled for literally an hour, if anyone's still here,
Thanks.
we should probably be friends because yikes. I told you something bad was gonna happen.
Break my crystal.
And I'll fuck you up.
And I'll fuck you up.
I'll cut you with this.
I'll cut you with the tip of the crystal.
Okay, bye fans. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Like and subscribe.
Everyone wears these.
Everybody loves mukluks.
I was literally just gonna say, do you have a name for those?
Mukluks.
You made that up.
No, my grandmother got me these from like Maine.
Your
like,
grandmama?
My grandmama got me these from Mane when, I don't know, I lived with them and I love them. They're like my favorite.
From Maine?
Maine, yeah. I mean, they were just like, I don't know, I guess like someone used to wear them. I don't know.
That's a Luke.
It's a look. Welcome to my channel.
It's what everyone's been waiting for. I mean, I'm just giving the public what they want. We've had requests. Don't act like we haven't had.
We've had mad requests. Like, everybody says that they'll watch our videos.
Mad. Hella.
Hella.
Should I try the olive?
Yeah, try the olive.
I'm gonna have a pasta first.
It's too loud. For our censors.
Some basic ass pasta salad. Yeah, I'm afraid of this. Oh, it's hard.
It's like really al dente.
The olive is hard.
Try eat it first.
Ooh, it's got. What is that?
It's part of the olive.
You had a littler one. Mine's like a.
Alright, here's a huge one. You want me to eat all the olives at once?
I'm like this Squidward. Ew!
I don't think that she's gonna like it.
Ew, it's Squidward!
Well, it's like been in, like they sit in like olive
Tastes
water.
like licorice. I hate it.
Okay, done.
Anyway.
First and last.
Life advice with me. Always bring a scrunchie wherever you go. Right.
Yep.
Do you agree with me?
I actually do agree with that, and most of the time I'm not
Prepared.
like that. Also, I just had a whole Brussels sprout in my mouth. It's just like, I'm gonna eat this all at once.
How dare you not be ready to have a back and forth commentary with me at any given moment.
About scrunchies.
I love your shoes, Mrs. Claus. I visited Stephen at work the other day, and this woman just barges in, and she's like, oh my god, how was the wedding, his sister's wedding? And I'm thinking it's like a family friend. And not only is her name Mrs. Claus, and it's Christmas, so I thought she was like the staged Mrs. Claus of the mall. And she's, no, Mrs. Claus.
Just Mrs. Claus and a random customer who
Yeah.
I met the other day and like made best friends with. She's so
Just, you know,
nice.
middle-aged woman.
Just having a good time at the mall, you know, for once.
Just making friends.
It worked. We had a great time together. We like talked about the wedding for so long before, and then she was like, I'll just come back and we can talk about it like when you're not already talking to somebody.
You make connections with middle-aged women all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
when we went
my-
to the city,
That's my age group.
and you're still friends with her on Facebook. That
Oh my God,
middle-aged woman,
Fernanda?
you were like grinding on her.
Yeah. Oh my
Shout out
god.
Fernanda, are you watching?
Shout out.
That's the thumbnail.
I
I want it closer to me. I need the vibes.
need to like have it seen, but also like it's like one of those ones that doesn't stand because it's.
There you go.
There we go.
There's just so much in my nose right now. I'm like my Mercury in maybe Leo.
Maybe, quizás.
It's like, I don't know where I was going with that one. But anyway, like...
You know, birth charts. I'm not good at talking about friends because it's something I struggle with.
I just don't have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of like very disparate friends that are like shallow.
You just seemed nervous to say it. They're watching.
Well, like friends I don't like speak.
John.
Here's looking at you.
I like that I have tickles.
The hole in that shirt.
There is?
It's okay. I have a stomach.
Oh my god, it's big. Because it had shoulder pads in it that I cut out.
I have a sewing kit. We can fix it.
Oh, good.